My name is Mark Musolino. I founded Rev 2.5 years ago. It's a partnership with Oakland Real Estate, which is a family-owned real estate company in Oakland. They've been there for 90 years, strong ties to the community. I met them 5 years ago. We realized we had a shared vision for Oakland as a hub for technology companies. I think we're on auto there. So it started about 2.5 years ago. The impetus back then was I had just graduated from Alpha Lab, and along with 5 other companies, and we all needed a place to live. And I knew from my previous startup experience that the triple net commercial lease wasn't going to work. So we opened doors in one spot. We're fundamentally a co-working space, as hopefully that's clear already. So our vision then and still now is to see Pittsburgh transformed into a destination for aspiring entrepreneurs. We're not on that short list now, but should be and can be. Our specific mission is to help companies go faster. Sorry, here, I'm on auto here. To help startups go faster, because all things being equal, speed still matters. So how Rev works, we're all about memberships. So we do monthly memberships, no long-term commitment. It's all inclusive. So for a flat fee, you get office space, everything you'd imagine that you'd need in a co-working space. Conference rooms, phone booths. Conference room, phone booths, an event space. In addition to the physical infrastructure, we also do business services, so we bring accountants and financial planners and even a photographer in monthly. We vet them, we bring them to the companies. It's all about efficiency. We've had 100 events. We're also in Oakland, so we are in a KIZ zone. There are 2 KIZ zones in Pittsburgh, so Bill and his group are in one. We're in the one next to them. So all of our companies are eligible to be eligible, if that makes sense, because you have some other things you have to qualify for. And we have multiple locations, which I'll cover very quickly now. So this is actually just so this is No 8 space on the left and shoe fitters before we got them built. They're now up and running. Just wanted to give you an idea that flexibility in workspaces is one thing that we can definitely offer in terms of companies come in as one person and can grow into something much bigger than that. So we have conference rooms. We've got places where you can collaborate in office space. We have private offices. I showed it just because it's cool and you can put your own lights and make it your own place and call it home for a month or 6 months or 2 years or whatever you want. We have Rev branded K-Cups for our Keurig machine, and so it's all about building that community. These are our locations. We have 6 locations, soon to be 6 locations right in the heart of Oakland in the shadow of the University of Pittsburgh. We have 4 locations open right now. A 5th opens next week, next month rather. We'll have 6 open by February. Sort of by the numbers here, we've got a current footprint of 15,000 square feet. We expect to be 30,000 square feet by the time we get everything online. I'm going to go back again. You can just see some numbers about how many inquiries we've fielded in our conversion rate. We right now have a membership of 28 companies. Across those 28 companies, we have probably 100 people that are coming to Oakland every day and working. There's a list of some of our companies on the right-hand side. A lot of connections to IW and Alpha Lab and Carnegie Mellon and a lot of the other representation that's in the room. I included Jibago down at the bottom. They happened to get bought by Facebook last year, so we like to think we played a tiny part in that. Like I said, we've also had many, many events and thousands of people walk through our doors. These were some guiding principles that I was going to cover. I probably don't have time to talk about that, so maybe I'll have the opportunity when we do the roundtable discussion. And just looking ahead, some opportunities for us specifically. At the end of this year, we'll be hosting a notable VC. They'd like to come in for 3 days and meet with 21 companies. So this meeting is serendipitous because we were about to reach out and say, hey, let's work together on this, because it's certainly not about Rev alone. We also have plans to establish a venture fund early next year, and then some other educational themed things beyond that, sort of part of our larger vision, sort of legs of the stool, if you will. And I just wanted to throw up challenges for us, and probably more broadly are transportation. I think thinking about being a world-class city, I think we have some transportation issues here in Pittsburgh and certainly Oakland that we can hopefully address. And more broadly, partnerships and profitability. Like any business, we need to stay alive tomorrow and beyond. So thank you for the opportunity, and look forward to the conversation.